Jon Stewart took on a surprising and provocative topic during a recent episode of The Daily Show, offering his comedic breakdown of a resurfaced email that mentioned Trump blowing Bubba in relation to Jeffrey Epstein. Stewart approached the moment with his trademark blend of disbelief, humor, and sharp critique, pointing out how bizarre and chaotic the language surrounding the email had become as it circulated through political commentary. He emphasized that the phrasing alone was enough to raise eyebrows, joking that it sounded less like political correspondence and more like the setup to a late-night sketch. As Stewart walked through the details, he noted that the email's wording had sparked confusion and wild interpretations online. He explained that much of the reaction came from people trying to decipher who Bubba referred to and why the phrasing was so sensational. Stewart highlighted the absurdity in the way certain political discussions tend to go viral, not because of their importance, but because of their odd or suggestive wording. His segment played into that irony, using humor to reflect on how quickly serious topics can become internet fodder. Stewart also underscored that the email, like many tied to the Epstein saga, was being used by various groups to push narratives without fully verifying context. He pointed out how conspiracy rhetoric often spreads when wording is vague or provocative, and he stressed that clarity matters, especially when the material involves high-profile figures. At the same time, he acknowledged that the email's phrasing made it nearly impossible not to joke about it, leading him to remark that these emails are explicit, regardless of their actual intent. Throughout the segment, Stewart balanced comedic exaggeration with criticism of how political commentary frequently derails into sensationalism. He argued that focusing heavily on a strange line from an email distracts from the broader concerns tied to Epstein's history and the public's search for accountability. Still, he admitted that the internet's fascination with the phrase was understandable given its shock value and how easily it lends itself to comedic interpretation. Audience reactions were immediate, with clips of Stewart's breakdown quickly circulating on social media. Many viewers praised his ability to dissect a bizarre moment while still addressing underlying issues like misinformation and political opportunism. Others simply enjoyed the comedic spectacle, noting that Stewart remains adept at turning political confusion into sharp, memorable commentary. The segment added another moment of levity to the ongoing conversations around Epstein-related documents, illustrating how humor can both highlight and soften the strangeness of modern political discourse.